Let's go live. Let's do Pyanodons episode 4. More science. More smelting. And Factorio, confirm and go live. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Pyanodons. We are working on episode number 4. We need more science, but really we need more fuel. We need more glass works going. And actually, for once, we're rate limited by the actual process of getting a resource out of the ground. So in order to get another crystal mine, we're going to need some soil extractor action. That does require tin. We're out of tin. It's been a while since we've been over to our tin patch. How are you doing? Give you some of that. Take this. Oh, we're out of fuel. Oh, you're just like out. Right. Okay, that's fine. You can, we can change you to be like this. Perfect. There. So we can grab 2 more crystal mines. Or we'll start, that should definitely help us out here because these max rate calculator these are going to take in 2.4 per second. This is only going to be making 1 per second. So we'll put it here and here. Oh, yikes. Take all of you. Surprise, surprise. We need more iron. So the goal for today is to increase science for sure. Wow. We want to get a whole lot more science done. But we also want to kind of reorient smelting. I think I want to put it to the east, or to the west rather, over here. So we'll take all of our copper out over this chromium patch. We'll do that over here. We kind of have a nice natural spot to take all of our resources up and out. So I think we'll start working towards that. It shouldn't be too terribly hard to do. And then we can kind of start working on perhaps even automating small parts and getting some transport belts and different things like that automated, making the beginnings of what will eventually be a mini mall. And we just need to make this a little bit faster. We also should, well, we've got 5 splitters, 21. We're going to need more of a lot of stuff here. Our electricity should be fine, and it is fine. Take more of you. The last 2 of the original iron. This isn't a very large iron patch either, so at some point we might just like go run around. Oh, here's another iron patch pretty close by, so that's actually pretty fine. we can probably go exploit that and set up iron smelting over there. We do need another copper patch. Wherever that is going to be. Regolith oil. Regolith rock. Copper, but that's the big copper. Yeah. So our lack of copper is going to be a problem at some point. There we go. So let's go place those crystal mines. We do need another destructive distillation column, so we can go ahead and get that going. And power you up. There we go. Oh, goodness. There we go. So let's go ahead and what we'll do is we'll do it like this, where we'll filter out priority left for petri dishes, empty petri dishes. We'll have this, I need to look up the hotkey for that. We'll have that like that. But the glassware, will come down here. And just be able to be put in like that. So this will automate that a little bit more. So we do still have the basic substrate, which we can pop a little bit more in there, but that's okay. We do need more incubated petri dishes for that purpose, but again, that's alright. We need to let this run for a little while longer. Okay. Good. Alright, so we need to go increase our destructive distillation. So we'll go ahead and increase some more pipe production. Very good. All this is good. We add one more and we'll and then we need to add more coal mining as well. That's what I'm seeing there. So we output, input, drag this, that, hook this up, just hook the tar up like that, not a problem. Do you need to make more? Just go ahead and make all of these. So we need to make just much more. It's fine. Got that, not a problem. So, got a lot of aluminum stored up there. Can do a little bit more substrate. I think, yeah, we need petri dishes at this point. We'll give the rest of our wood to you. Take some of this. Take some of you. Just go on a quick collection run over here. Okay, this is more or less keeping up. It's doing a lot better in terms of iron production. Yeah, there we go. So, this. So that'll help out quite a bit. So I don't know if that actually goes over the amount that the yellow belt can handle. Or could. We'll see. We will see. So, max rate calculator. That's producing 11 per second. Had it been available 15. And these will take in 20, so yeah, we actually need a whole nother line of coal, which we can provide. We can provide that, but damn. So what do we need to provide that? Probably more. Oh, we actually need more wood. Derp. Well, steel processing is almost complete. Look at this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, we are not having to do anything. We just watch. Oh, keep this. Honk. Honk. Oh, beautiful animation. We will make more stone to celebrate. Glory be to science. Okay, well, the requisite amount of celebration has been done. Well, I suppose we gotta square this up, huh? Gotta keep things tidy. So this seems to be contingent on some fuel issues, perhaps. Not sure there. But we are pumping out more glass. We are using up all the products of our distillation. We need to continue to be our transport belt game. I need to not slack off on it. But while we're doing that, we can go ahead and mark out things. And that'll also hopefully get us to chopping down some trees. Setting up some smelting. Yet again, we are a crafting, wood cutting ASMR. Oh my goodness, that noise. So unfamiliar with hearing it. Means we can make steel at an incredible cost. That's okay. I would rather be making steel. I don't quite remember exactly what we need steel for right now, but we'll go ahead and dedicate some smelters to the purpose. If I remember correctly, that was one of the things that I just kind of like used all my iron oxide for on my last playthrough, and that really worked out pretty well in the early stages of the game. I just kind of shoved all of that into a spare furnace lying around, and every now and again I'd run by and be like, oh look, I've got some steel. And we're already 12% of the way, 13% of the way to electronics. So this is very, very good. We are gonna have to switch over to petri dishes here though soon. I say we're clear the forest. Go ahead and start crafting up some. Let's see. This is gonna be enough room, I think. Let's go ahead and okay, yeah. Let's see here. 10 iron plate to make 1 steel plate, and the only way we really have, so that's 80 iron ore to make 1 steel plate right now. That's immense. But we do have the pie sinkhole, and that requires steel plates. So right now that's the only thing we need steel for. Okay. Well, noted. Okay, so we do need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll start with about 8. We do need to put assembly machines in our inventory because we're going to start automating some things. So this right here is going to be routed out this way. Ooh. well, let's see here. Let's look at the recipe for transport belts. It's just iron plates and small parts. Small parts, copper plate, iron stick, iron gear wheel, and bolts, which is just out of iron sticks. So that's actually not going to be that many. So we're going to have a couple more assembly machines. So let's go ahead and automate that. That'll help us tremendously. So we'll go ahead and pull this out this way. Hop over this. We might just reposition that later. And we'll just pop out right here at the chromium line. And we're just going to do the kind of traditional early game smelting like this. So we're not going to need that many at first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that'll do. Okay, and then we can bum. That was a little more sloppy than I perhaps would have liked it to be. Where do we connect our power to? Let's just go down this way. It's fine. Cut across this way. Yeah, let's do this instead of that. Like that. There we go. Alright, that's a little bit nicer. Okay, so there's that. We just are going to need a ton more transport belts. And then we'll go ahead and do like that. Alright, so let's... and divert. Just chase after you. Oh. I don't need acetylene to mine transport belts. Pyanodon, what are you talking about? I don't need an acetylene. Oh, I'm trying to mine something that needs acetylene. No, you're right. Alright. So we can take this whole thing up. Did anything lose power there? No. Okay, so we can... oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, everything up there lost power, but we literally disconnected. So, yeah, we'll just reconnect that like that. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we have 133. What do we need? So we're just going to go ahead and craft a bunch more of that. And just for now, we'll just dump. And then Control C this. Put it right here for iron. Go. Boop, boop. And this is going to have to loop a long way around. But again, this is okay. We might just cut right across this borax for now. To save on transport belts, of course. We're not going to need that much borax mining to happen at first. Okay, so this is good. We can come over here. Pull this up. this stage of the game, every single resource is precious. We worked hard for all of these. How many wood do we have? 200? That's okay, so we'll just, you know, kind of harvest as we go. As we start opening up new lands over here, we'll also start paving new lands. So we'll start with, say, here. Just all on the outside for now. Okay, excellent. So we have automated lines now. So we'll come out this way. Oh, we do need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and steel chest. We don't really need the capacity right now, but that's okay. 10. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll split off a line here to go up here. So we were looking at transport belts. They require iron plates and small parts. Small parts is what requires copper. So that'll actually be fine. What we'll do is make this our small parts machine. So that's going to be in the pipe petroleum handling, small parts. So this is going to be inputting there. And we'll output small parts this way. This is also what going to need gears. And that's okay. So we'll just pull this line the entire way across here. Again, we'll split this off. These will make sticks. This will make gears. Gears can go directly in. And this here will pull, how far? Let's be reasonable and, oh, come on, pull this way. More smelt. Hello, Callie. Hey, Nidhogger. It's going great. How's it with you? Pleasure to see you. Okay, so this is going to get a little bit fancy, I think. So we'll actually do it like this, perhaps. Nice. D&D sounds excellent. We actually don't need that at all. Bolts. We need bolts. So actually, I don't know. Yeah, Pathfinder's that's valid. There we go. So then we're going to make a little double belt here. Put the inputs into that chest there. And there we go. And we have small pots. Oh my gosh. It's so cute how they're like all the different they'll all look a little bit different on the on the belt. That is very adorable. So we just need iron plate and small part in order to make the transport belts. So we'll just grab one of these. We'll set this recipe to transport belt. We'll triumphantly pull this down. And holy crap, we'll have automated one of the more important things to get us going. Yeah, Nidhogger is literally just about to say, in regular Factorio, in order to make a transport belt, you need, I think it's 2 things, and you need gears and plates, I think. It's not that complicated, but for Pyanodon's mods, you need 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit. I was not going to say your brain was too small, no. But my brain can get too small for this particular mod pack. That did sound a little bit insulting. I'm so sorry. Holy crap, what did we just unlock? Electronic. We got a lot of good stuff. Oh, right. The printed circuit substrate tier 1. Copper plate, formica vacuum. Okay. Yep. This is the big stuff. So this is how we automate a simple circuit board. We can make it by hand pretty simply because we have very skilled hands, but it is not so easy to do the simple circuit boards apparently by automating them. So that'll kind of be the next incredibly huge task. So we'll go ahead and put that on there. Automate. What is this? Simple circuit board? I definitely want to soon stream a achievement run where I work on doing the There Is No Spoon achievement, beating Factorio in 8 hours or less, and then work on a few other achievements. So that would be like pure vanilla Factorio, and I think that would be really fun. Okay, so we basically just need massively larger amounts of smelting. Okay. I did literally name this stream More Smelting. So in Factorio, you beat the game by launching a satellite in a rocket ship. That's how you get the space science pack, is by launching satellites. But that is how you beat the game. And I guess that's kind of the same in almost all the other mod packs. Like this one, it's the same goal, except it's going to be a lot harder to get there than normal. But in Vanilla Factorio, yeah, I think the fastest I've ever done was not close to 8 hours. Oh crap, we do kind of need to get a fuel line coming down over here. Crap. Did kind of forget about that. Oh, but we have transport belts automated. Oh, and I'll just run out of copper. Yum, 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 yum. There we go. just gonna pave over some of this borax. It's fine. The borax doesn't mind. I checked. And plus in vanilla Factorio, there's only a much smaller number of resources to concern yourself with than there are in this mod pack. This mod pack adds a ton of extra things. Wow, I just am racking up on raw coal. That's fine. Boop and boop. Okay, so now we can go and hook up the actual fuel lines, and we can stop worrying so much about smelting and concern myself with the massive amounts of chemical processing we're going to have to undertake now. Just going to drag our fuel line across. And where are you? There you are. But after you've launched one rocket, you know, you gotta launch 2 rockets. And then once you start launching rockets, and you unlock all the rest of the research, you unlock the infinite researches. So you can, like, make certain things infinitely efficient with diminishing returns. So you continue launching more and more rockets faster and faster. And that becomes the game. It's just making a bigger and bigger factory. And then you realize that was the game all along. So I don't think we're even going to need this much copper even. So let's save the resources and just double copper. Because we don't even have enough. Let's calm down on the copper thing, because we don't even really have enough miners to support that. So we'll have to refactor that whole copper mine at some point. So yeah, we'll kind of do refactor copper mine. We'll also say find new copper patch. That's going to be pretty important coming up here soon. Yeah, it really is they said the title in the movie of a game. Yeah. It's Factorio. You make factories. And then when you're done making a factory, you make the bigger one. In the achievement game, once the game is beaten, it'll really become an example where you make a factory, and the factory's goal is to make all of the supplies to make a bigger factory, and that bigger factory is just the larger scale factory to make all the supplies to massively increase all of the other resources that you need to make the bigger factory. Oh man, the Elden Ring rabbit hole is deep. Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon is just so fantastic. You are a Roller Coaster Tycoon fiend, Callie, and I respect it. Yeah, one of my dear friends is down the Elden Ring rabbit hole too. I've been watching their streams and really just blown away by the atmospheric effects, blown away by the scale of things. Just really impressed by that whole thing. What else can I automate right now? We could do underground belts. We can't automate splitters, but we can like hook up a box. Let's attend ourselves back to science though real quick, because we do need to make some more basic substrate, which means we are going to need to ooh, that wasn't that much. We are going to need to switch this over to Petri dishes for our substrate needs. So let's go ahead and, we need to craft more rubber too. I've definitely never done any Dark Souls games kind of at all. Yeah, I'm not really done any Dark Souls, but I've heard that they're quite good. Oh, this needs copper, doesn't it? Let's go get some more copper. It looks like it has a lot of very challenging things in it. A very pleasing amount of difficulty scaling. Yeah, that aspect of non-linearity is really appealing. Yeah, I've not heard a whole lot about the Bloodborne series of games for sure. I've never played them myself. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. What's wrong? Are we just we just need more destructive distillation. Look at that. Who would have think? Let's just craft all of those that we can. Give you a petri dish. Incubate that for me, if you would not mind. I guess we could load balance this, question mark? Oh, goodness. Well, first of all, we never powered this, and I'm going to look at that footage later and be really embarrassed. And then we need to process more coal into coke. Hey, Message Day. How's it going? So, this is where the mod gets more complicated. So, we're not using carbon dioxide very quickly at all. So we're going to need to probably go pipe this coal over and use this as the input to our smelting line first. We could do that, or we could use it to do all of our power generation by just prioritizing that input. I'm not sure which I want to go with, but we do need to add a lot more copper into that formic acid. Hey, CNN Hunger, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I hope that you have a good evening of Pathfinder. Just gonna get a little bit of copper. Yum, yum, yum. So let's just go ahead and give you a bunch of that. Probably gonna want some more of that too. Grab some latex. Hopefully by now we have some more petri dishes. Yep, a few, 3. That's fine. That's good. You've hopefully incubated my petri dish by now. You have. Wonderful. We can make another basic substrate. And 1, 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch this over to this. There it is. So we can go ahead and bounce some more rubber around. And what do we need for that? What are we lacking? We're just lacking latex. And that's coming with the formic acid. So we just need to keep that supplied with copper for a little while. Keep our minds on that. Not forget about it. Craft some substrate at the same time. Keep our stocks going. And then we're going to go distribute these. Copper. We do need another destructive distillation column. We can afford it as a treat. Use some more of that. We're not running out of carbon dioxide. We are running out of carbon dioxide. Is that just because this is going as fast as it can? Kind of seems like it. Okay, yeah, well, that's fine. That is fine. We can... crap. We can just do this. We need another high pressure furnace. We need more copper for that. Shocking. Let's see how many more of these we can wedge in here. 2 right there. Good. I actually didn't expect that I'd be able to do that. We can just put that right there. You probably want electricity, don't you? Yeah, makes sense. So these are definitely going at capacity. We could definitely use more iron as well. Another high pressure furnace, please. Let's go ahead and distribute the rest of these on our iron and see if we can get up to just about a full yellow belt. Let's see. Ah, yes, right, because we start coming up against this nickel patch. So, like this. And then we'll bring it this way and connect it with those. So we are going to need another splitter. This early run is going to be characterized by a lack of copper. It does seem that way. So let's see here. Yeah. Wow. This is just so brilliant. Oh, I love it. So we can... Oh. Hey. Oh, I see, I see. Go ahead and distribute these. And distribute some coal while we're at it. Didn't actually take very much. Well, I guess we'll just do this solution. Still doing just fine on power. So we should craft a bunch of circuit boards. So we are going to need a bunch of copper for that, which we've already established is kind of going to be our problem for quite a while. But that's okay. What we're going to do is put a box. That box we're going to limit to 4 stacks, say. And we'll go ahead and go about our business, and we'll just let that accumulate. We'll pull some stone over this way. Make it civilized for ourselves. And while we're at this, we might as well go ahead and do a little bit of smelting over here for stone. We can bring the stone line over. And it doesn't have to be anything large. We'll just do 4. That should be fine. So we'll actually go like this. So we need splitters. And we need undergrounds. And then we'll just bring the stone this way. So I forget where that's going exactly, but we'll just kind of yoink. A little more chromium vandalism, casually, it's fine. And then go like this. And do we limit that even? I mean, I don't think we do. Just kind of let that go. That's gonna help a significant amount with our need to be fast everywhere. There's just a lot of running around that you need to do. I don't want to have to be slow doing it. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. So we can also go ahead and start automating a couple of other things. Let's automate pipes. We will limit these pretty severely because we don't want to use tons of iron and stuff on this. But automating it is quite good. We can't particularly, again, automate anything with the simple circuit boards, but that's okay. We can kind of get close. 10 iron plate, 5 transport belts for the underground belt. I think we'll just keep making these by hand for now. Like, I'm okay with that. That's fine. We don't need any more power equipment at the moment. So yeah, really, what we're automating now is pretty good. Semi-automated pipes. Now with lower iron. That's correct. Alright, so let's make another formic acid delivery here. Coal processing is going. We also are going to need to go ahead and pick up some... we're definitely going to need to put some stone along this little pathway because we keep going down that pathway. We have some incubated petri dishes. Thank you. Thank you. Ah! We're out of moss. Tragic. We're making it over here. Hello. Oh goodness. We can just calm down on that. We did. Yeah, we did forget to set down our high pressure furnace. That's okay. We'll go ahead. Boop, 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 pop. There. That helps with our coke production a little bit. Get rid of some of our coke production. We're getting more latex, so we can go ahead and get all of our rubber going on there for our rubber stoppers. It is just carbon dioxide that's the pinch point there. That's something that we're solving right now. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and switch over to some more petri dishes. Rounding out hour 5, getting to coal processing is really good, I think. So we can go ahead and get rid of these recipes and start pinning up the really important ones. And that's going to be the simple circuit board. This one. So melamine resin, I believe, is, yep, that requires urea. And formaldehyde requires methane. Methane right now is moondrop seed dependent. And that's behind coal processing 1. So things are going to get a lot more interesting once we get past that barrier. Oh, okay. So we do have some rubber stoppers now. So let's feed all of them in here. Go ahead and grab some empty petri dishes. Gotta get them incubated. Boop. And boop. Thank you. Back me up? No. Good. Alright, so we kind of got the balance there pretty well established, so feel good about that. Okay, we do have a little bit of everything in our inventory. It's fine. I'm here for it. So let's look at the research situation. So we wanted to get to aluminum because we wanted to get to duralumin. But now we sort of have all of these amazing opportunities in front of us. Once we have duralumin unlock, we can do the crushers. That'll unlock a lot of important things. The ball mill and the jaw crusher are kind of the most important things there, but also a lot of processes to do things. Energy generation, not a huge goal right now because it's a lot of combustion mixture stuff, and I don't really need that. Separation is going to be important. It does allow us to start getting carbon dioxide out of biomass. Biomass is easier to produce. Yeah, and then we have all of the different processing things, and that's pretty good. I think xenobiology is going to be the most important thing to unlock after we unlock duralumin and start working towards that. Let's look at the smelter and make sure that we are here. So we do need mining machine stage 1 in order to do that, and we do need mining machine stage 1 to do that. Okay, cool. So I think we are going to queue up xenobiology. That gets us the buildings here, the data array. We're going to need titanium to start doing that. And the various codices that we're going to need. Mycology, botany, biotechnology in general. So at that point, we are going to that spore collector and the fungal substrate. So we can get to the Fawoge, but we need to get to... Okay, so we might not do xenobiology right away. That's tough decision making. Maybe we just focus in on making sure that we can process raw materials better and go from there and just build up until we start getting into the place where we have to start doing the AlienLife stuff. So coke processing 1 allows us to take coal, directly turning it into coke with high pressure furnaces and not do distillation at all. That's pretty appealing. The raw coal processing allows us to start crushing our coal. I do like the idea of getting more efficient iron, but maybe the better thing is to get more efficient copper, since that's sort of the thing we're hurting for the most. I like that. And I think casting unit Mark 1s we're going to get. Yeah. So coke in this definition is the byproduct of a lot of processing things, but right now it's the byproduct of processing coal in the destructive distillation column. You get some coke out and some iron oxide, as well as coal gas and tar. Let's see here. Boo boo. Coke here. So it's like that gray lump. Oh yeah, and you get some coke oven gas out of this procedure, which then we would just probably hook into the energy generating things. What is this? Does this have to take the combustion turbine? Does it take... Yeah, you have to give it combustion mixture. Mixes fuel with oxidants to create combustion mixtures. Yeah. So we'll worry about coke processing later, but copper processing is definitely going to be a must. And then after that, we probably want to do iron, I guess. Yeah. And start maximizing our iron production. You somehow consume all of your coke. That is kind of the problem, is we're not consuming enough coke. We'll go ahead and walk over this way and just feed some seeds in. Just slowly getting some sap trees. We're going to inevitably need more sap. That's definitely a thing. Yeah, okay, so we're telling this to stop so that we can use our carbon dioxide more for formic acid development. We are going to grab more latex. Going to make more rubber stoppers. And we are going to deposit those as they get made. So I do want to check this out again. I want to... Maybe it is a good idea to do some prioritizing of coke as fuel, because right now that's about all we can use it for. Alright. I want more rocks. Here we go. Have more coal. Oh, I need more copper to do this. Fuck. It's always about more copper. Boop. Oh. There we go. Alright, so let's do 1, 2. And then let's also do... Perfect. So nice.
Hello, let's be friends. Take a friendly
Hey, Lots
chance.
420, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're gonna make some more basic substrate in celebration. Put this here. So we have 190 basic substrates. It's gonna be enough for now. 40 in there. Okay, so this is going to get us a lot closer to coal processing. There's nothing better than that. Alright, so go ahead and make some more splitters. Let's cancel those undergrounds, and yeah. Okay. So... let's just do this here. Take our coke line. Draw out this way. So we first say like this. We're going to input priority from the left and see how that goes. Because I'm relatively certain that once these burn through all of the coal, all of this will convert over to coke, and then all these boilers will start using coke instead of coal. Yes, okay, so that is what will happen. Cool. Clink, clink, clink. Okay, so we still need to use more coal, so we are going to go ahead and put this here. Grab more production of tar. That's rather inconveniently placed, but that's okay. Like that. There we go. So we can input coal rather. Also add more inserters on both of these. No need to bother with a splitter there. So I guess this does need to be a little bit faster output. So this is what I'm talking about with the steel. So we're just going to go ahead and quietly start making some steel over here. And that's just going to do its thing. Grab some more latex. Go ahead and make all the rubber that we can. We are doing a little bit better there. We are starting to eat into our substrate stock. This is all good signs, though. This is all good signs. So we're going to grab some more stone. That was a good idea to go ahead and set that up. Go ahead and grab our copper. Go ahead and grab some more of this. Grab some more pipes. Aren't we glad we automated that? And let's see. We are going to need a lot of these things. The electronics factory, the PCB factory. These are all things we can already make, though. The chip shooter machine is going to require the printed circuit substrate tier 1, however. So that's going to be the thing to work towards, right? So the printed circuit substrate tier 1 requires Formica, so that's in a wood processing unit, which is something that we've already unlocked. And if I remember correctly, wood processing unit will now mean that we can also start working on automating wood. So let's make a wood processing unit. gonna need one. Whoa! Okay, hello. Oh, the advanced foundry. The gasifier. Oh, our good friend, the tar processing unit. This is what really is going to help us out. Taking tar, converting it into things. Which in this case, we can take tar, a little bit of pressurized air, make coal gas, get some flue gas as a result, and then we can just move to having coal gas as our source of fuel. So let's go ahead and put that on our list here. We're going to convert tar to coal gas. So in order to do that, we are going to need a gasifier. The gasifier requires some steel, which we're already making, but we're gonna make some more. So we have a lot more recipes here. The Logistic Science Pack, something that we have now. The Poor Alien Sample Laboratory Instrument. Those are really expensive to make. But we are going to go ahead and favorite our Science Pack recipe, because we're going to start working towards that. So yeah, the bones from the bone meal, the bones are going to have to come from some caged animals. The caged owls, I think, is what I was using. I think that's what we are going to use in this run as well in the early game. But in any event, yeah. Let's see, what else did we get here? So we got a lot of chemical processing, some borax stuff, laboratory instrument. The equipment chassis require duralumin and tin plate. It's so expensive. Poor alien samples, the ground samples, which are rich clay and soil. Fortunately, rich clay and soil aren't that hard to make. We have a little bit of ash, so we can actually take, this is one thing I haven't done before, is done the ash into rich clay thing, because we do produce ash in some of our processing that we start unlocking here soon. So I'm going to definitely explore that, because we do use rich clay and we could prioritize that. We'll think about it. But as usual, if the ash kind of gets too much, we're just going to chuck it in the bin or burn it along the way. Plastic bar, syngas, and aromatics. Neither of those are too terribly difficult to make. Concrete, rich clay, and sulfuric acid. Yeah. The optical set. So that's where we're going to need the boron trioxide, molten gas, and hot air. Boron trioxide, not too terribly difficult to make. It's just the coke and the boric acid, which itself is just going to be borax and hydrogen, basically. And it's a little bit of water. So we are going to need to start processing a lot of things to get to a lot of different places. Chromium, is going to be processing a lot of different things. But we also finally have the Syngas Recipe. So we have coal gas and water into syngas. So we can also just start taking all of our coal gas and converting it into syngas and using syngas as fuel. That is, I think, a more efficient fuel. Could do that. And then we have saline water. We also need syngas to do a lot of mining, so that's something we should keep in mind. We have a couple of more things under the Pi fusion energy. We have the pressurized water and pressurized air, so you're going to need pressure pumps to get those done. That requires steel, so we'll get some steel. We'll start crafting some of those. Methane with moondrop seeds, so we are going to need to do moondrop seeds to get methane. We have formaldehyde as well. That's what we're going to need methane for. And then benzene. From coal water slurry. So we have the regenerative heat exchanger under the petroleum handling. It reuses hot air to improve the efficiency of furnaces. We have hot air and hot stone bricks, which is what the regenerative heat exchangers are going to be used for. So there we just unlocked a ton of stuff. I've got wood though. We'll put that over here and see what it does. Well, let's put it over here by the cellulose because, cellulose needs wood. Oh, it only makes formica. Great. Thanks. That's okay. We need to give you wood, and we need to go harvest more wood. Yeah, we'll power you to get you to shut up, and then we'll set your recipe for later when we can actually feed you with stuff. So, Fiberboard. That's another thing where we're going to be actually producing a bunch of things that we can't currently deal with, but we just strap a tank to it and make the treated wood that we need to, or make the fiberboard that we need to have the raw fiber, sodium hydroxide, steam, treated wood, and we need creosote for treated wood, creosote coming from tar, and the tar processing unit. It's a lot. And it's just getting started. So the question always is, what do we do next? And in this case, it's just continue to do more science. Yeah, we do need to make more melamine. So I think that this is going to run pretty well for the moment. What needs syngas again? Let's see. Chromium requires syngas. Lead requires acetylene. We've looked at acetylene before. And acetylene has been unlocked now, and that's, oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. Ooh, none of those things are going to be viable. But calcium carbide, so we just need a gasifier. Slaked lime? Don't quite know what that gets used for. Nothing for a while. So we'll collect that, and if it gets too much, we'll pump it down the hole. The calcium carbide, just in a high pressure furnace, coke and lime. Lime comes from coke and limestone. Oh, and that gives us a little bit of carbon dioxide, which we do kind of need. Okay, so we can kind of get that going. So we can go ahead and put acetylene production. And then once we do that, we can do lead smelting. Because we do need to get lead going. So that's going to be all that over there. Nickel is syngas. So let's just go ahead and put syngas production. And then after that, we can do nickel mining. Well, we'll just say nickel smelting. And then we can also do chromium smelting. And we'll just do a very small amount of those and start building them up. Niobium is refined syngas. That's going to be quite a freaking while. Aluminum we've already got going, so that's just going to keep going. Iron ore. Okay. Okay. All this is fine. All this is fine. Borax also, once we do syngas. So let's go ahead and look at duralumin. Requires the smelter. Okay, so that's behind stuff we still haven't unlocked, so that's fine. We need to get gasifiers, so it really is about steel. Cool. So we will set up an auxiliary steel production line. Extend this out. I did just use that all up. So we will split right here. Just do like 2. Not a huge amount, just a little bit. And do we even limit this? Yeah, we'll limit this to like that. There we go. And boop. Nice. All right. So a little bit of steel there, and then we'll go over to our destructive distillation area and check on our steel reserves there to see if we have anything. Nice. Alright, that's going to guarantee that we're going to have a lot of formic acid for time to come. And we can put our acetylene production kind of wherever and pipe it. So we might consider putting it over this way. Yeah. Just yet again, we just aren't using enough coke. And we only have 6 steel plate there. Oh my god. So what can we use coke for right now? We can make calcium carbide, and we do need to make calcium carbide. We needed to make ceramics, and that's with clay, which, oh, it just combines with steam in a clay pit. Okay, cool. We are going to need ceramics for ceramic capacitors, for air core inductors, and that's all for right now. We can worry about that later, however. Let's go find us our... we don't have anything for you right now. Apologies, buddy. Cellulose is whirring away. Good, good, good. We'll pick up some more copper, pick up some more brick. 300, not bad, not bad. 300 copper, very not bad. There we go. Alright, so we do need a gasifier for our acetylene. And for the calcium carbide, we need a high pressure furnace. So that's coke and lime, and the lime is going to be in another high pressure furnace. So we're going to need that, and then we're going to need another soil extractor. Oh, we need more woods for that. Alright, so we still haven't found any more copper. That's no good. We need to start setting out more radars, I think, to passively scan the map. We'll set out 4. Holy crap, we also need to make electric poles. Go ahead and craft a bunch more of these. So we'll go ahead and, I don't know why, I feel good about going west. So we'll drag, oh my goodness, you leave little footprints. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't notice that before. So we'll go ahead and drag a power line all the way out here. Ah, the little footprints. Ah, that's so great. How freaking delightful. So we'll put this all the way out by this little point up here. right here. We'll go ahead and place our radar. Boink. Nice. And what's that? A nice big molybdenum patch. Molybdenum. Crunch, 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 crunch. I think we should probably go over to this iron patch as well. So we'll go all straight over to the other side. We're going to need more wood, so we have more wood along the way. Have a little exploration time. Copper we have. We still don't really need any transport belts right now. We are going to need more steel. Alright. We might need more transport belts in a minute here. Let's go ahead and get more electric mining drills. Did we get enough? Yeah, we got enough of all of that. I'll go ahead and get more inserters. Craft more splitters while we're at it. So we'll go ahead and crap. I guess we can kind of just put acetylene production over here. There's no reason why we couldn't just do that because the lead patch is right over here. So yeah, it actually makes a little more sense to put that up here. So we'll go ahead and, yes, split off the coke over here. And so we're going to need to put our... Oh, yes, that's what we were missing. We were missing a soil extractor, which we do need more copper for. Good thing we are using all that right now in all the crafting we're doing. One day I will remember things. So we are going to definitely need to make that. Start converting our tar up into coal gas. Okay, so we can get an entire soil extractor. Good, good, good. I'm looking forward to digging into this borax patch. Oh, there it is. 5 hours and 24 minutes. Or the last of the first iron. What am I even doing with my life? There it is. Oh, gosh. Alright, there you go. Let's see. We've got a soil extractor is going to be on the way. We are going to need a high pressure furnace. This is going to be making lime. It is going to be outputting some carbon dioxide. That's always a nice thing. We are going to add that into the carbon dioxide stream. I guess we'll just kind of do it like that. Sounds perfect. So we will connect the power up here. Go ahead and grab the soil extractor we just made. You want to produce limestone. And then, yeah, just like that. Okay, so this is producing lime now. This we want to make derp acetylene, so we need calcium carbide. And then the gasifier, acetylene. Let's move this a little bit. Off the titanium, perhaps. And we'll put the gasifier over here. Nice, just like that. And boink. There. Alright, so this is where the pie sinkhole. Oh, we just need more copper for that. We'll just sink our slaked lime for now, because I don't think we can do anything with it. Yeah, we did check this, and yeah, it's not really anything we can do anything with at the moment. Okay, so now we are not using up enough of the carbon dioxide. Not necessarily a bad thing. Excuse me, but yeah, there we go. So we maxed out on that. We'll start using that in short order. So 68 more of these. We'll go ahead and make more rubber stoppers. Oh, we need to switch back over. Switch over to petri dishes. We need to make more substrate. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick bio break while this continues to process. Unfortunately, my neighbor is getting quite loud. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the stream right here, but thank you very much for watching. We have added a lot of things to the to-do list. We've crossed the 5.5 hour mark. And my goodness, we have just done so much. And we are getting to a lot more. We've just kind of started unlocking the real goodness of this mod pack. So I will look forward to streaming more very soon. This has been episode 4.